9 fully funded PhD positions, civil engineering, structural engineering for everybody in this domain. Okay, digital twins, 6 countries, 1 video. If you are an engineer who has been waiting for the right PhD opportunity, then this is your video. Some of these deadlines are just days away, so do not skip ahead. Every single one of these positions is open right now in the year 2026. Yes, you heard me right. And I'm giving you everything you need to apply. So welcome back to Scholarship, the channel where I find the best funded PhD positions and academic opportunities and global opportunities, youth opportunities, master positions from top universities around the world and bring them all to you in one place. If you're new here, subscribe and turn on notifications right now. Let us get straight into it. Starting off first, we have the Hasselt University, Belgium, okay, which is the first opportunity in Belgium. Okay, so Hasselt University in Belgium is recruiting a PhD researcher to develop a 4D digital twin framework for automated progress monitoring and safety assessment in civil engineering. This is a cutting edge project sitting at the crossroads of computer vision, structural engineering, and construction safety, combining visual computing, structural reliability, and road safety into one unified digital twin tool. You will be jointly hosted by the Construction Engineering Research Group and the Digital Future Lab. The position runs for 2 plus 2 years with an intermediate evaluation. So your start dates is 1st of October 2026. You need a master's degree in engineering technology, engineering sciences or equivalent. Okay, and you need to have it's good if you have a background in computer engineering or visual computing or at least a strong interest. Okay, and yep, English is required, and the link is in the description. The deadline for this opportunity is 31st of May 2026. So if you have any questions regarding this opportunity, kindly put down in the comment box and I'll get back to you. And when I'm saying about this PhD opportunity, it's a blended PhD opportunity for civil engineering as well as your AI and it's an integrated one. So yes, number 2 is a truly international PhD jointly supervised by DTU in Denmark and Chalmers University in Sweden. The project focuses on LLM-driven semantic digital twins for building energy modeling, using large language models and semantic web technologies to automate how buildings manage their energy systems. High voltaic HVAC and demand responses. This is one of the most forward thinking positions on this list. Okay, so your position is basically going to begin in the 1st of June 2026 and it's going to run for approximately 3 years. You need a master's with expertise in building physics, control systems, or data science. The deadline is extremely soon, which is 22nd of April 2026. So apply today if this opportunity is for you or this opportunity basically interests you. Number 3 is actually 2 PhD position at the University of Southern Denmark in Odense. Both focus on structural concrete engineering. The first position looks at the shear and punching capacity of non-code compliant concrete slabs, directly relevant to extending the life of existing bridges. The second investigation goes around how alkali silica reaction deterioration reduces the structural capacity of bridges, a major problem affecting over 600 bridges in Denmark alone. Both positions pay a gross monthly salary of DKK 36,608, including pension, starting September 2026 for 3 years. You need a master's degree in structural engineering, and the deadline for this is 1st of May 2026. So if this interests you, the link is in the description. If this position interests you, kindly apply by 1st of May 2026, 11:59 p.m. by CET timing zone. Okay, and yeah, let's move on to the next opportunity. Okay, so this one is like construction project management type of PhD. So number 4 is at NTNU in Gjøvik, Norway. A PhD focus on reinforcement learning for resource constrained project scheduling in the context of circular construction. You will develop AI-driven algorithms to optimize how complex construction projects are planned and managed. A critical challenge as the construction industry transition to more sustainable circular practices. The salary is NOK 550 800 per year with excellent Norwegian benefits. This position has the most urgent deadline on the entire list, that is 14th of April 2026. If this resonates with you, stop this video right now and apply immediately. You need a master's degree in computer sciences or engineering. You can contact the professor given into the link if you have any more if you want to know more about the job, or if you have any doubts. Moreover, your application needs to include your transcript, that is bachelor's or master's degree, the CV, copy of master's thesis, and you need your project outline. Okay, that is going to like have a overall proposal and description of the research questions. Need to have short letter of motivation, possible publications and certificates if you have obtained any, and names and contact information of 3 relevant referees. Okay. Number 5 is at TU Delft, one of Europe's top technical universities. This PhD tackles a critical public health challenge, monitoring the growth of dangerous pathogens like Legionella in cooling tower systems, especially during extreme weather events driven by climate change. You will work with patents in both the Netherlands and Brazil, developing early warning systems for climate resilient water safety. The salary runs from €3,059 to €3,881 per month over 4 years. You need a master's degree in civil, environmental, or chemical engineering or microbiology. Another very urgent deadline, that is 12th of April 2026. If you are interested in this vacancy, you need to apply before this deadline, and you need to upload your CV as well as a motivation letter. Okay, and you need to address your application to Emile Silvestre. The total information about this position can be accessed through the link provided in the description, so that we can now move on to the next important opportunity, which is at the University of Luxembourg. The University of Luxembourg is hiring for a 3-year PhD within the European Eurostars project HITSCOP, focusing on next generation hybrid composite columns that combine reinforced concrete structural steel and ultra high performance concrete. This is a rare blend of experimental laboratory work and advanced 3D finite element modeling using Abacus. In direct collaboration with the leading German industrial partner, the annual gross salary is very competitive, that is €41,976, one of the highest on this list. The planned start date is 15th of June 2026, and you need a master's degree in civil engineering with a strong structural background. Apply as early as possible. Applications are reviewed on receipt. Next up, we have again at the University of Luxembourg in Geotechnical and Optimal Monitoring. So number 7 on list. This time it's in the field of geotechnical engineering. The PhD is part of a FNR funded OptMonitor project. which aims to revolutionize how we predict climate-driven landslide risk using model-based sensor placement, probabilistic methods, and computational soil mechanics. You'll use two real well-monitored landslide sites or benchmark for your research. The annual gross salary is again €41,976 for the full 4-year duration. You need a master's in geotechnical engineering or a closely related field. Apply as soon as possible because this is for the rolling review. Okay, and yeah, your application needs to have your CV, your cover letter. You're going to present the motivation for your doctoral thesis, and you're going to explain your qualification and what are your aspirations, okay, which is going to align with the academic focus. You need to also provide all of your transcripts, okay, of all modules and the results from university level courses taken. It is good if you're going to apply as early as possible because the applications are going to be reviewed upon reception. Okay, so moving on next. Number 8 is a strategic PhD at DTU Denmark in collaboration with KTH Royal Institute of Technology in Sweden. The research focuses on physics-informed artificial intelligence for thermal energy storage, developing adaptive AI models that combine deep learning with thermofluid dynamics to transform how renewable energy is stored in next-generation systems. This is genuinely a strategic position at the frontier of the energy transition. Directly relevant to decarbonization goals across Europe, you need a master's degree with a solid background in thermodynamics, fluid mechanics, and programming. You need to choose how to apply is that you need to choose the program type that you are most interested in, and you're going to choose faculty of engineering, physical science. You're going to select whether you're going to want to pursue it full-time or part-time, and you're going to search for the program of PhD engineering and the environment, and you're going to add name of the supervisor in the section 2 of the application. Your application is going to be including the CV, two academic references, degree transcripts, and certificates to date, English language qualification if applicable for individuals that are wanting for apply. Now again, I got a query from an individual asking me what will be the condition of IELTS, whether the IELTS is necessary for the PhD opportunities that are displayed. Mind you, if I've mentioned that there is IELTS required, there might be cases where the IELTS is required. But many of the PhDs might or might not require IELTS depending upon the circumstances. That is, many of the students that are from the English speaking countries will not require IELTS. But some students who belong from the universities or belong to, from the countries whose first language is not English will require IELTS. So it depends. So whenever if I've not mentioned IELTS, it will be grateful. It will be good that you'll go into the link and ask the professor directly if not mentioned into the description. Lastly, number 9, a competition funded PhD at the University of Southampton in the UK, tackling one of the most important challenges in the energy transition, designing anchoring systems for floating offshore and wind turbines. In deeper waters, you'll conduct physical experiments in Southampton's world-class geomechanics laboratory and geotechnical centrifuge facilities, then develop new theoretical and numerical models that can be adopted directly by the offshore renewable energy industry. Both UK and international students are eligible with funding opportunities including presidential bursaries and Horizon Europe fee waivers. You need a 2:1 degree in geotechnical or civil engineering. Deadline for this offer is 1st of August 2026. Don't forget DTU. That is 9 incredible funded opportunities across Belgium, Denmark, Norway, Netherlands, Luxembourg, Sweden, and the UK, covering digital twins, structural concrete reinforcement learning, water safety, offshore wind and thermal energy storage, and